Hello, boys and girls. How are you feeling today? As for me, I am feeling very happy. Are you missing school? Yeah, I am missing school very badly. I want to go back tomorrow. Anyway, today you're going to learn something new, and I hope that you listen, that you learn, because this will definitely help you in Standard 6. I also hope that you are all doing your work. Every work that we give you, I hope that you are completing it, because that is going to help you to be able to go to Standard 6. Anyway, today we are going to be looking at inverse proportion. What is inverse proportion? When we talk about inverse proportion, we are talking about time, and we are talking about work, and we are talking about something or someone carrying out an action at a certain time. When I am talking about time, I am talking about seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years, etc. Okay, all that is under time. So to start with, and please be free to ask your parents for help. Maybe they know another method of solving inverse proportion. If you find their method easier than the one I am going to show you, very good. As long as you show the steps, I am fine with it. Okay? Now, when we are talking about inverse proportion, I am talking about, let's say you want to have a trip. The faster you move, the faster you go, the less time you're going to take to reach your destination, right? To complete your trip. But if you go slow, what will happen? You're going to take more time. So let's look at a problem. I am going to show you 3 problems, after which you are going to solve 5 problems. Okay? Let's start with the first problem. It says, and I am going to read it. If 35 men can reap a field in 8 days, in how many days can 20 men reap the same field? Right, so you see that? The subject here is men, so we write men. Okay, what are they doing? They're reaping a field. What's the time? 8 days. All right, so we have men and time. How many men? 35 men, okay, can reap a field in 8 days. All right, then the question, in how many days can 20 men reap the same field? So the next information that is given to us is 20 men. So we write 20 under men. So under time we put an X because it says how many days. They're asking us to find that. Now, inverse proportion is completely different from direct proportion. In direct proportion, you would have to cross multiply. But when it comes to inverse proportion, you do not have to cross multiply. Okay, so what do we do here? This is our first step, right? That's our step 1. Now, our step 2, we are going to set our equation. We are going to multiply 35 times 8. I call it straight multiplication because I multiply this one number with this number, with its variable. Okay, divided by 20 men. 20 and x, but we will not use the x. Okay, now, can 8 and 20 be simplified? Yes, by what number? 4, right? So we use 4 into 20 gives us 5. 4 into 8 gives us 2. Now we have 5 and 35. 5 into 5 is 1. 5 into 35 gives us 7. Okay, now we multiply 7 times 2 is equal to 14 over 1, which gives me 14 days. All right, my answer is 14 days because X is under time. So this is dealing with this. All right, the time is this. So my answer will be, in how many days can 20 men reap the same field? All right, so I will write 20 men will take 14 days. Okay, so that is my answer. You answer in complete sentence. Always answer in complete sentence. All right, let me review. We look at the subject. Okay, how many? It's talking about men, so it's how many men? 35. How much time it take? 8 days. What's the other variable that is given? 20 men. So we write 20 under men. Do we know how much time? No, so we write an X. Now we multiply straight. All right, 35 times 8 divided by this 20 here. Then we simplify and we get the answer 14 over 1, which gives us 14 days. Okay, now let's look at the second problem. It says 4 pipes can fill a tank in 70 minutes. How long will it take to fill the tank with 7 pipes? Okay, so the subject here is pipes. Okay, and now we have the time. How many pipes? 4. 4 pipes take 70. What is the time? 70 minutes. Okay, 70 minutes. So 4 pipes take 70 minutes to fill the tank. That's the action being taken or the work that is being done. So they're asking how long will 7 pipes take to fill the same tank. Okay, so how long? So it means that we are looking for how long will it take to fill the same tank with 7 pipes. All right, so that's our setup. We set up our ratio. Then now we multiply straight. So we say 4 times 70 divided by 7. 4 times 70 divided by 7. 7 can cancel by 7 one time and into 70 10 times. 4 times 10 gives us 40 over 1. 40 divided by 1 is equal to 40 minutes. Remember, name your answer. It's very important to name your answer. What's the name of the answer? The same one that the X is under, minutes. Okay, so our answer will be, it will take 40 minutes to fill the tank. Fill the tank with 7 pipes. Okay, that's your answer. Incomplete sentence and legible. Let me be able to understand what you are writing and make sure that your steps are clear. This is step 1, your setup. Then step 2, you create your straight multiplication. All right, your equation here, you simplify, and that should give you the answer. The third example, I hope you are understanding. It says 35 workers can build a house in 16 days. How many days will it take 28 workers working at the same rate to build the same house. Now, do you think it will take more time, more days, or less days? All right, so it's talking about workers. So I label my ratios, workers and time. How many workers? 35 workers can build a house in 16 days. The time is days, right? Now it says, how long will it take 28 workers to build the same house and working at the same rate? So we need to find that. Now we set up our equation. 35 times 16, remember we multiply straight, this and this, divided by 28, the bottom number variable in the second ratio. Now, 28 and 16 can simplify by 4. So we say 4 into 28 gives us 7, and 4 into 16 is 4. 7 and 35 can simplify. 7 into 7, 1. 7 into 35 is 5. Now we multiply. 5 times 4 gives us 20 over 1. And 20 divided by 1 equals 20 days. Okay, you see this? The more workers, the less days. The less workers, the more days. So it will take, that's the answer in complete sentence. It will take 20 days for 28 workers to build the house. Okay, boys and girls, I hope that you have understood what is inverse proportion and how do we know when it is direct and when it is inverse. When it is inverse, it is talking about something or someone doing a kind of work at a certain time. So it has three things. It have people or things doing some kind of work, either building or creating or digging or filling, whatever it is, at a certain time, which can be minutes, seconds, days, weeks, hours, months, years, etc. Okay, then you know that it is inverse proportion and you solve it this way. If you have another method, feel free to carry it out. Okay, good luck and look into your activity. There are 5 problems and you solve each one of them. Thank you, take care and be safe. I will leave you with a picture of these famous football girls. If you identify anyone, tell them you saw them on YouTube.